Hey there, guys. World of Final Fantasy is complete. Finally. Gee, that game took way too long to finish up, and primarily because I took a break from it a couple of times just because I stopped being interested in it. Oh my god. But I'm not a quitter, I made it through, and the game is defeated, it lies vanquished at my feet. So, everyone wants to know, what game is next? What are we going to do? And honestly, the answer is there's not a game that's next, and let me tell you why. The last couple of games I've played, I've noticed there were times I was despondent and frustrated and just didn't really care about. And I was like, I guess I gotta record this now. And for a while I thought it was just the games I was picking, you know? It started with Star Ocean, and yeah, okay, you know, until you get towards the, like, last third of the game, Star Ocean is pretty just straightforward. You know, the characters are interesting, but it's nothing amazing. And then at the last third of the game, it gets really good. Well, Final Fantasy definitely did. That's why I stopped playing it for a while, because I just got really frustrated. And then, you know, even Tales of Xillia at the beginning, I was not super excited about. And then I was like, well, you know what, the beginning of Tales of Xillia is kind of slow. If you get the Wyverns, it's not all that great. But then I started actually looking at it, and I'm like, you know what else all three of those had in common? At the time that I was super not interested in them, I was playing them every other day. Or every fourth day. You know, the way the channel worked for a very long time was that I would have a featured game that was uploaded every other day, and then two other games that were uploaded every fourth day. And I did that in order to kind of be able to maintain an upload rate and be able to play all the games that I wanted to play. But in retrospect, now that it's been some time, I feel like every fourth day is simply too slow. And it's not maintaining my interest because I don't get to interact with the game enough to really get invested early on. Or more correctly, I get invested at the beginning, and then when the game kind of starts to hit its, pace, I'm not interacting with it enough, and so I'm not really maintaining my focus with it. So what I've decided to do, and by all means, let me know in comments if you think it's a good idea, think it's a bad idea, have a better suggestion. I'm all ears, but I do think we need to increase the upload rate to at least every other day, or at least every third day. I think every fourth day is simply too slow, and it's actually impacting my enjoyment of games, and I don't want it to do that. So, right now, the way it works is that obviously, you have Persona 5 every day, because Persona 5 is amazing. It's my release queue. It's, frankly, a tool I'm using to kind of, like, get my channel exposed to more people. I don't want to change the content I'm providing, but I do want everyone out there that's interested in what I do to be aware of it. And the best way to do that is to actually do Let's Plays of relevant games. And, you know, by far, people look the most at games that have recently come out. So, I like the release queue. I'm going to keep doing that. And then I've got a, featured game, which right now is Tales of Phantasia, that's uploaded every other day. And then, as I said, we've got every fourth day World of Final Fantasy and Danganronpa are coming out. So, with World of Final Fantasy ending, what I'm planning to do is just increase Danganronpa until it's also every other day. And the way we'll go about it going forward is that whenever a game ends, because right now we've got the three queues, the, flagship queue, the mystery queue, and the personal queue. Whenever a game ends, we will just put its queue on hold and add a game from the queue that's not currently on the channel. So that, for example, when Tales of Phantasia ends, we will go into the personal queue, which is what World of Final Fantasy used to be in, and bring it, the next game, in this case Undertale, onto the channel. And then whenever Danganronpa ends, we'll go to the non-feature queue, which is the flagship one, and bring in Tales of Xillia 2. And I think this will actually end up with games being completed about the same rate, because what will end up happening is that you'll have, the main games being uploaded every other day, and we'll be making a lot of very, very, noticeable progress, and the games will be driving on towards the end. So we'll beat these in about half the time we used to. Instead of being uploaded every fourth day, we'll be uploading it every other day, so it doesn't just seem to linger and drag on the way it did before. And that obviously means that the other game, the third game, won't be worked on, but I kind of feel like having a healthy pace on everything I upload will only help everything. You guys won't just feel like the game drags out forever, and I'll be able to better maintain my investment into the games that I'm playing. So that's what I'm planning to do. That's where we're going from here. So look forward to Danganronpa being uploaded every other day until it's beat. Once Danganronpa ends, then either Tales of Xillia 2 or Undertale will be coming to replace it. Obviously, depending on which ends first, Danganronpa or Tales of Fantasia. I feel like Danganronpa will probably end first. We're on like episode 8 of both arcs, and I think there's only 12 episodes, so that leaves us with less than 10 episodes to go. But I don't actually know how long Fantasia is. It's a much older game than the other Tales games I've played, so I know it's shorter than the average Tales game, but I don't think it's short enough to be done in the next 10 episodes. But I could be wrong. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. I will see you in the next one.